The exercise that I've got for you guys today is one of my favorite ways to target hamstrings. So I find this one far more effective than a hamstring curl in a lot of situations, just because of, once again, if we're talking about, muscular dysfunction or postural dysfunction, most people aren't performing the movement correctly, or, that mind-muscle connection isn't there, or if they've got muscle dominances elsewhere, they tend to use other muscles in the body to compensate and try and do the hammy curl. Once again, for people that are having, postural issues, definitely lower back pain, this is a really good fix. It's really like an effective way to fire up the posterior chain. So just to give you a little bit of background, for most people what ends up happening is that we're quite tight and short in our hip flexors, and quad dominant. And that might be from whatever sport it is that we're doing. Maybe it's from being on our feet, standing around all day, with lockout, and we get this wicked anterior tilt going. So as I said, I find this exercise is going to be, more suitable for firing up the hamstrings, because it eliminates the ability to use the hip flexors in order to compensate with the movement, or the lower back rather, to compensate with the movement. So if I was just to very quickly demonstrate a normal hammy curl for you, what ends up happening is, as the hammy is fatiguing or it's not able to perform the movement correctly, we start to get like this lower back tilt going on, pushing forward in the hips and extending at the spine to help us with the curl. So if you perform the exercise like this, you'll find it eliminates that. It's really going to help to also strengthen your core. So a lot of the mobility exercises that I prescribe, there's always some kind of element of core in there, because this guy is so important and so underused, and especially in instances of, where people are getting lower back pain, this is exactly what we need to strengthen, and we need to take away pressure from the lower lumbar, pressure from our hip flexors, and really get our posterior chain to fire up. So it's also going to make sure that you're activating your glutes, and I promise you're going to feel this hamstring exercise like so much deeper than you do on any curl machine. Really, really simple. You can perform it at home. I've got here one of my fitness balls. All right. So what I want to do is get my feet up on the fitness ball. I'm hoping you guys can still see me. Feet up on the fitness ball. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and raise up. So essentially, just my shoulders are on the ground. It's almost like an inverted plank here. So my glutes and my hammies are already working in this position, and so is my core to stabilize me. I'm going to extend out nice and slowly, so eccentric portion, and then curl back in, okay? And I want to keep my glutes switched on so that my hips are being pressed to the ceiling the entire time. Alright, and as you can see, the ball's going to want to rock and roll side to side, so you're going to have to work really hard for stability here, as opposed to just your ordinary curl machines. Guys, once you get stronger, okay, so once you get more used to performing that exercise, the progression here is you can do one-legged ones, okay? So very quickly demonstrate there, and obviously that's going to create a little bit more instability, and it means you can target, isometric, one at a time, one at a time. So from here, same thing, set up, get nice and high, and I'm just going to raise one leg, okay? And now from here, I'm working on activating one side of my body at a time, and I'm going to have to work a lot harder down this hill. So that is my favorite progression, or one of my favorite progressions for hamstring exercises. Something a little bit more interesting to include in your workout program, other than that generic hamstring curl machine. And I promise you, regardless of whatever weight you can do, you're probably going to find that more, more challenging and more beneficial.